Hi, welcome to Laura's View and Tarot 2. I'm really glad you're here. Today's date is Tuesday, October 11th, 2022. And I have a subject today that I started off thinking was just a little humorous. But then as I see some ties and connections, I thought I'd share them with you and we'll see what the cards have to say. You see, last night, let me share a screen with you. I was doing some online reading, and I found out that Mr. Peter Thiel, a billionaire who has ties to both PayPal and Facebook, or should we say Lifebook, has launched as of September 30th a new dating app geared for conservatives. Now, here's where I saw it and started backtracking and finding more about it. Okay. Conservatives who have tried to use this new dating app called The Right Stuff are already reporting some troubling instances of they answer a questionnaire, apparently, and then they get invited to join. Now, one of the complaints that users have is there's very few women on here. And so if you're a male looking for a female, they need more women. So calling all women, huh? Then the other thing is that there's a question there about the first month of the year and the sixth day back a couple of years ago. And users that have answered that question and mentioned that they were there seem to be getting contacted by the FBI. Now I'm scrolling, so watch out. Okay. There's speculation that the purpose of this app really is to continue the targeting of conservatives, especially those who had been part of a demonstration on that day. Then, or that there's simply a back door on that dating app. Now, since Mr. Thiel has Lifebook experience, and even though he's left Lifebook, oops, I should have said Facebook. It doesn't do a lot to inspire my confidence that this is just simply a money-making venture on his part, public service he's trying to offer. So first of all, keep that dating app site in your mind, The Right Stuff, okay? Use it with caution if you use it. Let's see what the universe wants us to know about any possible connection between The Right Stuff dating app and FBI's eyes on backdoor access or even direct access that has just been kept somewhat quiet. So is there a connection between The Right Stuff dating app and FBI oversight? Let's see what the universe has to say. Okay, universe, is it just a startling coincidence that people answering that questionnaire are later being contacted by the FBI? Those people who are trying to use the Right Stuff dating app? And is there information about the FBI's involvement, direct or indirect, in the dating app that we should know about? Let's see. Okay, we have the King of Cups showing up here for our first card. Five of Wands. Five of Cups. The Sun. Queen of Wands. Three of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, well, here's what I'm getting from these cards. Our question about is there direct or indirect FBI involvement in this dating app is indicated by the King of Cups. Now, Cups tend to be emotions, but the King of Cups is rather tricky. He's not the trickiest card in the deck, but he's one of our tricky ones. Very much calculating emotion, poker face. He's able to keep control of his emotions, but he can be tricky. So yeah, there was a reason that the dating app, it's not just a goodwill or money making gesture on Mr. Thiel's part. Okay. However, because it's so quickly been outed and so obviously compromised, there's a lot of conflict just involved with the situation. Looking back now in the recent past, because now I'm reporting this several days after the reports have started coming in. Remember, this dating app launched on September 30th. Okay, they're not very happy that people wised up so fast to what was going on. But really, I mean, come on, it's been 2 years since that day. And if you answer a question about that day, and now all of a sudden, 2 years later, someone's at, or 2.5 years later, someone's at your door, yeah, you're going to connect the dots really, really fast. The universe is happy that we have. Okay, the sun's shining here, and the sun is a very positive card. So now it's so it's possible that this app could get cleaned up and actually become genuine, but I personally wouldn't chance it, and I wouldn't recommend it to people. Not that, my usual demographics aren't, young single males, but my demographics are those that love young single males. So maybe encourage them to keep looking farther afield for their online dating options. The Queen of Wands is in the future as far as this question goes, with the FBI and backdoor access and what have you. And it's interesting that she's here as far as the near future, because she's one of intuition, and she can be almost brutally honest. Okay, she's a really good foil for the King of Cups, because she doesn't need to read his poker face. She can call him on his I'm going to say crap without needing a lot of disclosures. Okay. Now we're coming to a time when we're going to be looking ahead at our world in a whole new way, and when possibly it'll be a little more easier to find sincere and true connections between people. The white hats, this is one of my white hat cards, but it's also a card of stability and dependability. So we're looking ahead here, and I think the universe is glad that we talked about this. I think the universe is glad that so quickly this got talked about and mentioned, because there's been enough persecution of people who have conservative views for one lifetime, as far as I'm concerned. And I think the universe is tending to agree. We have an Ace of Cups here saying good job, and the Knight of Swords, a white hat card. So the white hats were aware of this backdoor. They were aware that this app would be used to persecute and ferret out people that had views that aren't in alignment with the current official party in office, with 45's administration or regime, whichever word you choose to apply to that. So they were on it. And so, yeah, it was not just a profit-making thing. It was there was a design to it. And good job for people for noticing the flaws and reporting them promptly. And in the meantime, I have a challenge for the FBI. Okay, instead of trying to find people who were legitimately concerned about shenanigans a couple of years ago, and peacefully showed that concern, how about if you guys find us James Comey? When was the last time anybody saw James Comey, former head of the FBI? Why don't you track him down and put him on camera for us? I think possibly because it's hard to find a 6'8" doppelganger for him. And I believe Mr. Comey probably was last seen at a spa. But in the meantime, don't worry about the J6 people, okay? All right, let's find James Comey. Put him on camera, okay? There's a challenge for the FBI. All right. Or maybe we can find another resort for you guys to go, raid. Talk about a useless agency. Okay, well, that's it for this video. Word to the wise, be careful when you're looking for love. Looks like we've uncovered one of the wrong places you can be looking for it. Thank you so much for your time. I do appreciate that you chose to spend a little of it with me. We only have so many moments in this lifetime. So those you share with me are very much appreciated. Good night.